G'day everyone. So I'm just going to do a bench update on upcoming builds. So what I show now will be over the next 12 months. Plus there will be others along the way. Something new comes out I want to build, etc. Most of what I'm going to show you now is going to end up my entries for QMHE next year. Some may not. I'll see how I go. I never decide until I finish the build if I'm happy with it or not, whether it's good enough to be entered. So I'm going to have a look at what I'm going to do now. Some of these have got a whole heap of aftermarket, so bear with me while we go through it. Alrighty, so the old Mirage, I'm still doing it. I'm going to start it after I finish the two builds I'm doing now, the Warhawk and the U2. So that is going to be done. And the other one I mentioned a while back, the Volti Vengeance, I'm still going to do that. This is in no particular order either, what I'm showing you. This is just what I've decided on building. I've been looking at this, the box art, it's diving, the dive spoilers flaps are open, and I thought I'm going to try this. I'm going to go and attempt a in-flight display with these figures. Again, I can't guarantee this is going to work. I hope I can get them, incorporate them into the model. If so, that will be great. If not, oh well, it'll be a static display on the ground. Alright, what do we got? Something like 1/32 entry for next year will be this. Don't mind the dust, as you can see it's been in my stash a while. So Kitty Hawk's 1/32 F5E, the Tiger. Now this kit I'm going to do also in flight, because this boxing came with a seated figure or a pilot standing next to it. My reason for making this in flight is it'll be going vertical and it's going to take up less room for myself when I'm packing models. So you got resin burner cans, the resin pilot, but you've got really nice schemes out of the box for this one. I think there was a couple more other than that, but anyway, I'm not doing them. I'll be doing this. So it's I bought the mask set for it. So that's DN models. So you got the whole lot. So you'll be spraying the stars and bars, the aircraft number, and you got the camouflage pattern as well. So I'm going to give that a crack. And I bought the instrument panels for it, even though with the figure in you're probably not going to see a lot of that, and brass pitot and gun barrels. So that's my 30-second build. Alright, let's look at here. This is a recent purchase, this kit. I've built this kit before. You remove all the crap. That's the MiG-19. It's a nice kit. From memory, I had no issues with it. It's pretty quick build. Again, this one, my plan is in flight. So I've got the Aerobonus pilot. Again, I've got the instrument panel and I won't be using the harnesses, but I'll keep them down the track. And I got aftermarket decals. So we got Arab Air Forces. Pretty sure I used this set when I built this years ago, and I got in an argument with someone on Facebook because one of the countries was wrong. What I put up what it was, and then someone abused the hell out of me saying that's not right, blah blah blah, and me being a hothead, I couldn't not take that, so I replied back and we had a big argument. Anyway, pretty sure I did that one last time, but I haven't decided yet which one, but one of them, and I got exhaust set for it. So that's another one. I'm not sure on that one whether I'm thinking of entering that in QMHE or not, but it's a build I want to revisit. Alright, another one I'm revisiting, one of my favourite aircraft. Oh, I missed that. That's also for the MiG-19. So it's got the steel pitot and gun barrels. Alright, another kit I've built. I think I've built this kit, not this particular. I've built the Corsair I think about 4 times now over the years. I love the aircraft, and this is a good kit. I hear how I know Hasegawa do it, and it's supposedly better, and I'm not saying it's not. I've never built the Hasegawa one, but I've built this and there's no problem with it, and it's a nice kit, and from what I see it's got the same panels open and everything as the Hasegawa one, but I don't know what the other differences are. But and this is readily available, and it's a cheap kit. I think that's like about 45 bucks Australian. Hasegawa one, you don't, it's not always available. So I got the resin cockpit for that. Aries aftermarket bombs, so the Edard brass and Mark 82s. And 2 sets to do 2 racks. Resin wheels. I'm going to give this a go on it. I've never used this before on the builds I've done. The resin exhaust nozzle and sidewinders to mount to the fuselage, and I may use these, a couple of these. I'll have to check references, but on my next one I show, which is also a revisit. I've built kit before, and it's my favourite era and favourite jet series, Sentry series. I love them all. So the Soup Saber, beautiful aircraft, love it. Yeah, I've built, I can't remember which one I built. I don't think it was this kit, I think it was a C maybe, I don't remember, but it was a natural metal finish I did on it. This is a long time ago, so I'm also interested with this one on how the fit of the cockpit, the Aries cockpit. Last time I had trouble, I had to sand it within an inch of its life. You could see light through the fuselage walls, so I'm interested to see how it goes together this time. Furball decal sheet, so this is these are Vietnam aircraft, so I haven't, again, I've not decided on which one, but it'll be one of them obviously. That's the said cockpit set that had trouble fitting last time around. Resin ladder, boarding ladder, engine nozzle, big banana tanks. This one I'm going to load up with napalm bombs, and brass pitot, and of course resin wheels, the best upgrade of all. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, now, what else have I got here? This is another one I'm not decided if it's going to be for QMHE, but quite possibly. So just the weekend edition. As you can see, I've got aftermarket for it. So it's the MiG-21 Bis, another kit I've built, I don't know, 5 or so out MiG-21s. It's a fantastic kit, goes together well, it's very nice, very good. Got, apparently this is a correct radome for it, so I don't know if it's in particular for the Bis, so I don't know if it's misshaped or what. We've got that boarding ladder, cockpit interior, so your instrumentation, and I won't use half of that again, but that's the best set I could get for what I wanted. Engine nozzle set. I got 2 seats there. I'll be using one of them. And what else did I get? Your pitot and the little fins, brass fins. And I'm gonna, again, DN models, I'm gonna do this scheme, Indian Air Force, something different. Again, it's a total mask set. Well, you got that colour scheme as well, but I think I prefer the yellow over that one. Something quite different, and all the ones I've done have always been Arab Air Forces or Russian. I've not done Indian Air Force before. Alright, what else have I got here? Oh, crap everywhere here, I can't move, so I'm going to be doing this one short. HK's 148 B25, and it will be in one of those schemes, Royal Australian Air Force, of course I would. I've got the cowling set for it. I'm not sure there's going to be a huge upgrade, but apparently the engines are pretty bland in the kit. So I got the engines, interior seat harnesses and the instrument panel, etc. Not that you'll see much of that. Mask set, because even though I don't mind masking, cutting out mask myself, that's a bit much on that. And of course, resin wheels. Oop, let's bump the camera. Alright, just about showing everything here. This one is going to be a very big build. I mentioned when I did the review is I was going to hang around and see what aftermarket became available for it. Going to be doing this one for the scheme. Assembly ship Tubarao. It's quite striking, the scheme on it, and it's got natural metal as well. I'm quite partial to a natural metal aircraft. Again, I got a mast set for it, and resin wheels, and the instrument panel and seat harnesses. So not a heap of aftermarket. It's mainly the scheme. I've still got to work out. I posted a question on Facebook a while back. I got a few replies about assembly ships on whether, when they took, if they took the guns out, which some of them did, but all the images I've seen of this one, they've still got the guns in it. And if they did take said guns out, Was the turret just left as is, or did they replace it or plug it up type thing? I'm not 100% sure, but at this stage I'm leaving the guns in it because that's what I've seen of images of it. And while we're on mentioning waiting for what becomes available for kits, the 72nd B25 Rain and Decals has released Australian set, so big thumbs up from me again. And again, natural metal and some great markings. It'll be definitely one of the ones with the swan on the tail. It looks beautiful. So I got all that in there to choose from. But I'm not sure on this one when I'll build this one, because I just got these decals. He just did a reprint, and some of these you got to get them quick because they sell out, and you don't know when he's going to reprint them again, because he does a lot of work on different Australian aircraft. So there you go, that's some of the major builds I'm doing. Pretty excited for all that, because like I said, some of them I'm revisiting and some of them are new, but they with all that aftermarket should make it quite fun. Now, this is my Father's Day present from my boys. I had to get it from England again as usual, because God forbid Australia can get Airfix in within 6 months of them being released. I will do a review of this one at some stage, but not today. The box is bloody massive. This one I will build, and this will be an out-of-box build. This will be the category of out-of-box, no aftermarket for QMHE. And I've got the schemes on here. That's right, Airfix do it upside down. I will be doing the red flag 1977. I love that scheme. Any aircraft with midstone and tan wins me over every time. And what's unique about this one is it's got part of it still got the grey green camo as well. I like every scheme in there. I like the Desert Storm one as well, but I have the 172nd kit I would do that in. And I'm a big fan of the wraparound grey green, but that wins hands down for me. Love it. And something else I recently got in, I don't think this is going to fit in there. I might do a review. I can't say I will because it's a frigging massive box. It's bloody gigantic. So Trumpet is 1/32 Nighthawk. Just let me pop the lid off if I can. I'll show the bit of the plastic if we can get in there. So the upper fuselage is one piece. It's gigantic for sure. Oh, sorry. So that one, that's not on my near future list yet, because I want to see what aftermarket you can get for that one. I'm pretty sure you can get quite a bit, so I'll be looking into that. I'm not a fan of modern aircraft much, but this one I am. It's weird and wonderful, and I'm surprised it went out of service so quick, really. Alright, so yeah, that's what's coming up. Thanks for watching.